So for the most part, we've wanted these four to drop individually, and now they dropping together. Mount Westmore. Yeah. Man, I love it, man. I love it to death. But
this game, unlike busters these days that talk down on your name. You boys is funny, I'm about my money, and oh so true. Mr. 3-2, when I never trusted you, I'm too free.
Real niggas and bitches celebrate. It's a new motherfucking day. West, hooray. You understand me? Man, we got Ice Cube, Too Short, 40 Water, and Snoop the Loop. Mount Westmore in it to win it, man. Hello. Hello. Listen, man. I mean, you know, for real ones to rejoice, you know what I'm saying, to celebrate and be happy that this bitch, you know what I'm saying, actually did come to fruition and actually did come out. It's a beautiful motherfucking thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, if you really think about it, all four of them, you've been waiting for a dope ass album from individually, each one of them. I think Short had a couple of things here. Cube had a couple of things there. Snoop like the most consistent, I want to say. Because E40, even though he dropped like 4 albums at one time. And it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to really listen and get a grasp on what he just dropped and say, this the one. Because there's so much shit. It's like, I heard that on the last album. I heard that on the one before. Even though he do, you know, elevate himself to today's times, it's still like you heard it before. I don't give a fuck. It's always like 5 albums at one time with like 100 songs. So for the most part, we've wanted these four to drop individually, and now they dropping together. Mount Westmore. Yeah. Man, I love it, man. I love it to death. But, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. There's a but. You know there's a but included, man. Especially when you fucking with your homie Oh So True. By the way, if you didn't know, you feel me? It's your homie Oh So, man. You understand me? Super producer, as I like to call myself. Been in it to win it, doing it since, you understand me, a BG. So, you know, definitely go check out my production, man. You know, all of my beats is uploaded on BeatStars so far, you feel me? But, you know, I got hella production that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really back in my bag, and it's different. It ain't West Coast, it ain't East Coast, it ain't down South, it ain't Midwest, you feel me? It ain't crunk, it ain't gangster, it ain't, man, it's nothing. It's nothing like you've ever heard. So definitely a signature sound that could blow anybody up at any moment. So fuck with my production. Hello. But listen, man, as far as this album go, I love the Mount Westmore album. But I love it. But let's be real, man. So you got Ice Cube, you got Too Short, you got Snoop, you got 40. But for some reason, the album sounds like E40 featuring Cube, Short, and Snoop. Just keeping it a bean, man. That's what the fuck it sounds like. It sounds like E40 featuring Cube, featuring Snoop, featuring 40. I mean, featuring Cube, Snoop, and Short. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's them featuring these different artists. It don't sound like it don't sound like a Cube album. It don't sound like a Snoop album. It don't sound like a Short album. It definitely sounds like E40 album, and it sounds like it's featuring them. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that's good. I'm just keeping it a bean how Oh So True does. That's just what the fuck it sounds like. Now, out of that, let's see. You got 16 cuts all together, right? Now, back when I was doing G'd Up Radio, you had to make playlists, and I'm always listening to the newest albums, and I'm gonna pull, because I got them A&R ears, them hellified A&R ears, you understand me, that can just hear one out the blue like that. I would listen to the albums, and I would pull from there to make playlists to play on G'd Up Radio. So from this album, I pulled a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs, man. Out of 16, 7 songs. This the crazy part. Out of those 16 songs, the 7 that I pulled is all, you'll hear the difference. You'll hear the difference. The ones that I didn't pull all sound like an E40 album. They all sound like an E40 album. Like I said, that's not good. That's not bad. I'm just saying. Real nigga perspective. Somebody gotta say it. It sounds like a E40 album, E40 production. Now, I can't say that that's completely true, because you got your Battle Cats, you got your Fred Ricks, you got your Rick Rocks, you feel me? You got your I don't think they got the Mechanics on her. And then you got your Aunt Banks on her. So it's a mix. You got your Too Short producer. You got your E40 producer. I think E40's son even got a song on her. Lil Droopy got one on her. You got your E40 producers. Battle Cat, you got your Snoop producers, your Fred Rick. Cube never had a solid producer like that I know of, besides when he was back in the gap with Sir Jinx, you feel me, and the Bomb Squad. But out of those, they all got their pinpointed producers. You know what I'm saying? So, for the most part, like I said, I pulled 7 off that bitch. Big Subwoofer was already released one way back in the gap. And there's one song that was unreleased that I can't find that bitch no more. That was dope in the bitch, and it's not even on her. It's literally not even on this bitch. And that's what fucks me up too. It's like, it's not even on the motherfucker. Like, where the fuck is that bitch? And it slapped. I love that I Got Pulled. I love that I Got Pulled. You know what I'm saying? I knew they had to have a funky ass sample on that bitch. When I heard that, I said, hello. Let's go, Mount Westmore. Let's go. I knew that one was going to be dope in the bitch. But then you got ones like Tribal. I pulled it, but it's a struggle pull. You know what I'm saying? It's like I want to hear it again type of pull. You know what I'm saying? This is just a bunch of bullshit. The Ghetto Gutter, the Free Game. I mean, Free Game. See what I'm saying? It sounds like a 40 album. That Free Game, I wouldn't even. With that video and the production behind it, I would have picked something else for that, man. I like to activate it. That Have a Nice Day go hard. Fuck you. Fuck you. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. See, they got ones like that wasn't, as soon as you hear it, it's a hit, but you still listening like them hold up in the bitch, and you want to hear it again. So they had a lot of those, a lot of them fillers that you just want to hear again. It don't initially hit you, but you want to hear it again. Now, here's my thing I'll say. Then they got MASH on camera. That was all garbage. Lace You Up. Yeah, that was whack. Yeah. I like the California start off. I didn't like the beat per se. You feel me? I wasn't big on that beat. You know, that was some Rick Rock shit. That Moto, that was Rick Rock. A lot of Rick Rockish. But I can't hear Snoop on Rick Rock like that. You feel me? I sure can't hear Cube on no Rick Rock production. I'm sorry. That's not me. Cube got too many layers of funk, mob shit providing. I can't hear him on that production. And like I said, it's a lot of Rick Rock. It's a lot of E40 signature on here. No problem. But it's a lot of E40 signature. Now here's my thing. Here's an also nugget with my A&R. Now, with me saying this, you probably been thinking too, like, you know what? That's a dope ass fucking idea. They should have, hell yeah. Hello. This my thing. You got 4 giants. You feel me? 4 giants from the West. I would have liked to heard a remix to Cube, one of Cube's songs. It ain't got to be the biggest, but a recognizable one. Everybody remixing these days. I'm a producer. I don't like sampling, but everybody's fucking sampling everything nowadays. You can have a hit today and the motherfucker redo it tomorrow and put it on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Have you in the video and shit. You be in the video like, yeah, nigga. You be in the video, nigga. That's my nigga right here. Bitch, that song just came out last week. That just came out last week and you remixing it. Real shit. That's where we at, 2023. So I would have liked to have heard an Ice Cube song remixed with Short, 40, and Snoop on it. I would have liked to heard an E40 song. You feel me? I'd love to hear Sprinkle Me. Imagine a Sprinkle Me remix. A nigga just reflip that shit. Sprinkle Me featuring Cube, Short, Snoop. What? My A&Rs, I'm thinking about shit like that. You feel me? I'm thinking about shit, a Snoop remix. You feel me? With everybody on it. A Short remix with everybody on it. Pick your song. I ain't saying nothing specific. Pick your song and have all of them remixing on that bitch. Even if you don't do all 4, you can just do one and have it as a bonus song. Get the clearance on it. You know, even if you got to get the same producer, do what you got to do. But that would have set them apart from everything else. They wouldn't have had to do no promotion. They wouldn't have had to say, hey, it's my Westmore, go buy our album. They wouldn't have had to do no press runs. What? Let Ice Cube Today Was a Good Day came out with a motherfucking remix with Snoop 40 and Short on that bitch. What? Everybody would have bumped that. Nigga, you heard the new Mount Westmore. Nigga, you heard the new motherfucking... What? That shit would have hit. Now, my perception is, I think them being together, I think, you know, me personally, I've been through everything. You feel me? So I know tomorrow ain't promised. So I leave it all on the motherfucking table no matter what I do. I can say hi, and my hi be like, how the fuck is you doing today? You know what I'm saying? Just because you never know if you got tomorrow. So I think their mentality was, this something we doing right now, but we gonna have another album and they gonna make a collection, and maybe they might do this shit later on down the road. But me hearing it and thinking from a real perspective, I would have loved to heard that shit right now. I would have loved to heard that shit right now. Anything. Imagine a You Better Lay Low remix. What? Come on, man. Imagine Too Short, I'm a player, and I'm playing just to do it with Cube, Snoop, and 40. What? That shit would have hit her. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it definitely is a solid album. Me just being a certified one, you know what I'm saying, and one of the last of the dying breed per se. It's just love to see them all together. Oh, I'm just loving to see them all together, dog. Because think about it. You had NWA coming out. When NWA was coming out, remember they said, oh, we're going to get back together and we're going to put Snoop with us. He's going to take place of Easy. Not take place of Easy-E. Correction. Rest in peace, Easy. Correction. But he'll be an added member to the NWA, you know what I'm saying, fold. And that album never fucking came to light. And we wanted it. Yeah, we wanted it. Oh, we wanted it. And that bitch never came to fruition. You feel me? So for this album to really be done and put in stores and retail, and we can listen to it and bang it and get a real perspective from it, I would love to play it, but y'all know how Instagram be tripping. Y'all know how they be tripping. I play that bitch for half a second, they gonna be pressing the button. You know what I'm saying? Kill that shit. They gonna be trying to kill it. So yeah, I can't play it, unfortunately. But I love the album. I love the album. I'm not gonna say I don't love the album. I definitely love the album, man. The album is definitely official tissue. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely official tissue. Like I said, I pulled 7 songs off of it. The 7 songs I pulled was Big Subwoofer, Hello. Too Big, Go Hard. That sounds like a Cube song. That sounds like an Ice Cube song, I ain't gonna lie. Have a Nice Day, Kiss My Ass, Kiss My Ass. That's official. That's official. That sounds like a 40 and a Snoop song. None of these songs sound like a Too Short song, by the way. You know what I'm saying? We all know the Short song. Even the ones that Ant Banks produced, it still don't sound like a Short song. But Short been in Atlanta forever, Oaktown. And shouts out to Short for getting a street named after him, man. What? Let's sit one for that, man. Shouts out to Short, man, for getting a motherfucking street named after, if not named after him, co-written with him to be his street, man. Shouts out to Short for that. But so I got that. I got pulled. That's a definite one I got up off of there. Do My Best, that definitely go hard. That go hard in the bitch. I do that. IG, calm down. I do that, but that bitch go hard just that little bit. Tribal, like I said, that was a stretch. That was a stretch one to pull, but I definitely pulled that one. And How Many? How many niggas gonna tell Gunna? Okay, so, that one definitely, I pulled that one. And that might sound like a Too Shortish song, kinda, a little bit. But it's all good, man. Like I said, I pulled them 7 songs up off of there. You know what I'm saying? Out of 16. 7 out of 16 songs. That's a good album. That's a good album. Because you gotta think about it, you got 4 giants on there that's talking that talk. You feel me? So you're going to be able to get something out of one of them, even on the bullshit songs, if you really listen to them like that. You feel me? But, yeah, it's a definite, man. It's a definite pickup, a definite listen, a definite go. Fuck with it, man. You got 4 giants. You owe them that anyway. Just on the notion of them 4 coming together and making it fucking happen, you owe it to them to listen to it, at least. You feel me? It's 2023. Stream that bitch. Yeah, 2023. Yeah, I'm not doing 22. It's 2023. Go stream that bitch. You owe it to them to make that happen, man. You feel me? And it's a solid ass album, man. I can't front. I mean, it's much better than a lot of bullshit out there. And it's something that we needed. You feel me? Old school, new school, you know what I'm saying? Revolutionary, real ones, you know what I'm saying? You want to bump some shit, you can bump it whenever, wherever, however. Mount Westmore, yeah. Go get it, bitch, because Oh So said so. Hello.
This game, unlike busters these days, let talk down on your name. You boys is funny, I'm about my money, and oh so true. Mr. 3-2, when I